MPower Me is a Virginia-based technology developer and durable medical equipment supplier who specializes in helping people enable their own independence and self-determination. We are nationally accredited and enrolled in 12 state Medicaid programs, including home and community-based services waiver programs called HCBS, to provide our MyGuide technology for people with temporary or chronic cognitive functioning support needs. We're very mission-driven to empower the voice and informed choice of those who are silenced or misunderstood due to a medical, psychological, or developmental condition. By equipping and training MyGuide users and their support systems, individuals are more self-determined, services are more accessible and equitable, and communities are more inclusive. So what is the greatest challenge to ensuring communities are inclusive for people with temporary or chronic gaps in their cognitive functioning? Interpreting the internal experiences of the people we serve is the greatest challenge we all face, according to the feedback we've received in the last few years. If the people you serve have intellectual and developmental disabilities, or IDD, mental health concerns, brain injury, dementia, stroke, or other conditions that cause gaps in their cognitive functioning, you're probably concerned about how they make decisions, ask for help, regulate their emotions, self-assess their symptoms, handle conflict and stress, or participate in their own life. All these are examples of functional cognition, which is the ability to understand information and then act on it. This is an illustration of the 5 areas of functional cognition described by the American Occupational Therapy Association. Think and plan, regulate, register, interpret, and then act are a continuous cycle that make up a person's internal experiences. And it's easy to see why interpreting internal experiences is so difficult. Functional cognition can't be measured with a thermometer or a blood test. And if you look closely, you'll see that most of our functional cognition, about 80% of it, is internal and invisible to everyone else, even if we don't have medical conditions. MPower Me is founded and operated by special needs families, and we know how difficult it is to interpret internal experiences, and how risky it is to guess wrong or to misinterpret their wants, needs, choices, and consents. So we developed a platform called MyGuide to provide personalized information that the user can understand and communication tools that the user can operate. It works on the cognitive level, providing step-by-step instructions, options for them to choose from, and interactive responses that can be personalized for their unique way of seeing the world or expressing themselves during activities, thought processes, and social interactions. MyGuide was designed to be customizable to each user in order to support a wide range of capabilities, ages, and conditions. Over 1,000 users have received person-centered cognitive support technology from MyGuide products and services, which were developed based on evidence-based practices and include custom-designed cognitive devices, person-centered software, topic-based libraries, and technical assistance and support. Let's look at how MyGuide works. Multimedia guides, forms, journals, and workflows, collectively referred to as guides, are interactive, responsive, and can be personalized for one user at a time. There are hundreds of samples of guides on our public library that users and clinicians have shared with the MyGuide community. MyGuide Cloud cognitive support software is customized to each user in a 3-step process. Step 1 is to design your MyGuide program with a personal library with customization tools, a HIPAA-compliant self-reporter, a calendar for scheduling guides and reminders, a private messaging center for your trusted contacts, and standardized validated cognitive testing. Step 2 is to select which evidence-based libraries you need. MPower Me has teamed with experts across many fields and practices to develop pre-built special interest libraries with topics including self-care, executive functioning, social interactions, employment, physical fitness, mental wellness, and more. Step 3 is to determine which device is appropriate for your person-centered MyGuide solution. You can install MyGuide on your own Android, iOS, or web-based device, including a communication device. For users who need a new device, MPower Me can also provide a standard off-the-shelf Android or iOS device in a variety of screen sizes, from a 6-inch smartphone to a 15-inch tablet. And for users who need a dedicated and locked communication device, MPower Me will work with the user's speech therapist to identify the appropriate FDA-approved medical device and accessories for the user to access language and cognitive support software. MPower Me staff manually configures, programs, and installs hardware, software, and accessories for each user according to a professional recommendation from a therapist, doctor, or assistive technology professional. This includes device and software settings, notifications, their home screen, wallpaper, and navigation method. So when they receive it, the case is already on it, it's charged and ready to use. MPower Me also provides a virtual setup and initial training to get started, and monthly check-ins to make sure everything is working properly. Both MyGuide Cloud software and MyGuide cognitive communication devices include family access and adaptive telehealth capabilities that include secure connections and reporting, and can be used to virtually meet with any provider or record system they are authorized to access, such as a patient portal. MyGuide devices are also compatible with or support multiple digital health and smart tech devices, such as temperature, blood pressure, pulse oximeter, body and bone mass, sleep cycle, hydration and weight, heart rate and ECG, location, falls and seizures, home urinalysis, pill dispensers, adaptive hygiene aids, and more. To get started, send us an online referral request with contact information for your client, and we'll send out consent and release forms for a complimentary person-centered consultation. We'll learn about your client's strengths, needs, and eligibility for MyGuide Cloud items, MyGuide cognitive communication devices, and a variety of support and training programs. You can also email us at info@mpm.care or call us toll-free at 800-674-2943. More information and videos can be found on our website, mpm.care, or our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@empowerme. We're also on Facebook and LinkedIn. Thank you for your time and consideration of MyGuide cognitive support software to empower the voice and choice of someone who is silenced or misunderstood. We look forward to working with you.